Hey boys, welcome back to some Ezra Mam career mode. It's going to be, oh boy, it's going to be Broncos v Storm. That's not what you want to see. Round 3 of the season. We had, just dusting off the cobwebs, getting the creaks out in that last game. Barely a point scored, but hopefully, we can find a little bit of something here. Coming on, obviously, I'm making this video after the a couple of tumultuous weeks for the Bronx, or I should say like a month really. They've been on the heavy decline, which is very disappointing. It's not the time of the year where you want to be conceding 40 plus points every week, but hopefully we can get a little bit of revenge on the Storm. I just hate watching Storm v Broncos games, dude. The Broncos, even when the Broncos were good, even when they were very good, they just can't beat the Storm. So it's always an absolute nightmare for me. But yeah, this is hopefully a slightly different outcome. There's a great little offer there, Tommy Flegler. We get into the backfield. That's a good little first up involvement. Honestly, Flegler has the potential to become one of the best props in the game. A couple of years ago, I was very critical of him. He had a couple of issues. Obviously he did some silly things. He was definitely at times targeted. I know that word is sometimes overused. As I think it was Flegel again, put in the big shot on the kick chase. Nice to see. But he was a bit targeted. He did some nothing things and got penalised for. But he had a lot of errors in his game. And also the stamina wasn't there. He would be gassed after a short stint. But in the last couple of years, he's definitely come along very nicely. His involvement is picked up. The silly errors, he's still got the odd one. But honestly, He scrubbed a lot of that off, and I think Flegler potentially has that ability to turn into, one of the best props. And if I was the Broncos and I had the choice between keeping Payne Haas or Flegler, I got to be honest, I would keep Flegler. I know that might sound crazy, but for one, Payne Haas is going to be way more expensive. He's going to command way too much salary if he gets exactly what he wants. As we get a chance here, fourth tackle. It's still 0-0. That's why I haven't really been talking too much about the game here. 30 odd minutes in, we get it on last play. Put in the little grubber back on the ankle. The Storm players, I don't know, were they offside? I don't know. One of our Broncos chasers was offside. He threw his arms up in the air. I think it was it Pat Carrigan following through? Just no one wanted it. No one wanted it, and then just swooped on. So we'll take it. a nice little try assist to get first points of the game here. A wet night at Amy Park. Not ideal conditions coming to Amy Park, that is for sure. Slippery, cold. Not good. Is that a beautiful little kick on last tackle? Last pretty much play before the half. We get the pass not quite away. Oh, that would have been something special. We called for the little kick from Reynolds there. He put a delicate little touch, and that would have been beautiful. But not quite able to link up with our outside men. So it looks like we are going to take that 6-0 lead into the break. But yeah, just finishing off on the Flegler discussion. Obviously at the moment, Payne Haas is the better player, without doubt. But yeah, just too much money. You could get like a Flegler and maybe a couple of other good, solid signings. As we're straight through here, linking up. No, are we going to? Yes, we do. How on earth? Oh my god, that's sometimes a bit frustrating. How quickly. Oh, there we go. We score a beautiful try. It was a bit, one of those ones, just a long ball across. Payne Haas. We're just talking about him, not really valuing him as much as maybe we should. But we probably could have gone all the way. I was trying to be unselfish. I thought the winger was going to round us up, but it's one of those times where they're too quick to change targets. That's honestly one of the biggest issues with this game is, when you make a break, just the defensive scramble, they can go from one target to the next like instantly. The change in direction is just too quick. But it is what it is. We take the 12-point lead, which is a great little buffer. we've honestly played a pretty faultless game thus far. But yeah, the Flegler thing, save a bit of cash. I think Flegler potentially can become a great front rower, and yeah, I would, if I had the option, or if I had to make the choice. I mean, I guess depending on contracts, if Flegler was asking for almost as much as Payne Haas, obviously you would go with Payne Haas, but I don't think that's the case. I think there was like a report coming out that Flegler was, there was just this nonsense article that he was, asking for a ridiculous amount, which is, man, the journos on footy, they're some of the most absolutely pathetic people in the game. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't really follow like other sport. I do follow other sports, but I don't know. I guess like cricket, it's not really similar like with managers and contracts and stuff, because it's not, it's a different way it's sort of run. Like in terms of state cricket, and then obviously international is completely different. And then I don't really follow like other overseas sports with actual like managers and stuff like that, really. So I'm sure it's bad in every code that involves player managers and yearly contracts and whatnot. But man, NRL is just some gutter. It's some gutter stuff for sure. But looks like we don't want to rest on our laurels here. We're 12 points up, very handy buffer, but the Storm can put on some quick points, so we just don't want to give them a sniff. Don't want to give them an inkling of a fight back here. As a long ball across to us here, throw the dummy, but well rounded up there. So under 15 minutes to go, we just have to play smart footy. Play smart footy. No errors in our half. Kick long. And try to just smother the Storm, make them come up with, oh my god, what has happened? Nick Meaney, I think it's Corey Oates comes up with a big tackle. That would have just been absolutely diabolical. We were just talking about, just kick chase, defending in their own half, and just letting Nick Meaney run straight through us there. That was poor stuff. As now Felix Kafusi gets through, they're starting to make a few inroads. The time is ticking down quickly though, so we just need to hold out for a couple of sets and we'll be golden. But we got to be careful. We got to be careful. That's it. As it was a nice play, but I think it was that man we were talking about. Flegler throws an absolute shocker for the intercept. We might have it wrapped up regardless with the time, as that's a good offload to Jerome Hughes, almost scampering away. But again, our scramble defense has been pretty solid. The Storm have had their chances. As I say that, Marion Seve does score. There's still a little bit of time left. A big conversion coming up, but that's we cause that on ourselves. It's disappointing not to keep them to zip and just finish the game off strongly. But we came up with a couple of errors. The Storm obviously are a team that fights to the end, and Cameron Munster is going to be trying to slot this one. The left foot is obviously nice. Nick Meaney is arguably, obviously, a better goal kicker, but Cameron Munster has this one way out left. Is he going to swing around? Oh, it's the post. So, we'll take that. We'll take that. They come up with an error in the next set regardless, but that misconversion was the final nail in the coffin for the Storm. There is beautiful play. Gets it on to who is it? Katoni Staggs on this left hand side, or is it Herbie Farnworth? That's a nice way to finish the game. Just crabbing across field, get it to one of our superstar centers and Herbie. And, oh man, I can't wait till Herbie comes back, dude. Like, honestly, he's been out for ages now, and the Broncos were still going good without him for a bit, but he's such a massive loss. Like, not only his attacking play, but defensively, he's one of the best centers in the game defensively. So, it's going to be nice having Herbie back. He probably doesn't stop the onslaught, but it'd still be nice. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.